look. So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you.
Hey guys, our membership is now open. Come check it out and join us. See you there.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Y'all, today has been a very eventful YouTube day, but for me, boy, I don't know what to say. I had a good rest, but I am so tired. And no, I ain't over here trying to act like my jazzy life. I just don't know what the hell is going on with me, because this should not be the case. So, y'all know what we talking about. We had started the conversation earlier today. I did put up a video in reference to Tannea's situation. Also, as we all know, Skye put up another video with her fugazi ass foolishness. I really wanted to put in the subject line, she hates the kid, but I mean, just the way that she is speaking about him, it's just so sad. Um, it just really is. Also, this situation with Tannea's children is sad as well. Hey, is it Tolsha or Talisha? Hey, Talisha. Hey, Melody. Hey, Bush Watchers. This situation is sad because those kids don't need to be uh between this. But I just really see the situation a lot different, I think, than some people are feeling that it is. There's never an okay reason to be careless when it comes to children, but people need to understand, unless that person that you're referring to is the actual parent of that child, they don't owe nothing to the kid. Hey, Santa Mara. If they're not a parent, they don't owe that child anything. Even as a grandparent, it is a choice to be in that child's life. It is a choice to care for that child. Now, I'm willing to bet, just like Tannea would walk out and leave the kids for extended periods of time with um Keontae, I'm willing to bet she did the same with her mom. Feeling like, well, somebody's there with them, so that's that on that, and that's probably how she looked at it. We're gonna jump on this situation first, I believe. Um, and so she was out doing whatever. Now her mother put um Tannea as well as the kids on her housing voucher. Now, this is my thing, Tannea. This is to Tannea. She know good and damn well way back when that she could not her and her mother didn't always see eye to eye. So why she would think that all of a sudden, as you guys are older, you're more independent, setting your ways and stuff, and it's a house full of kids, why she thought things were going to change, and why she felt it was okay to just throw her mother into spending all that time parenting these kids. This is something that the grandmother really hadn't done. She's probably kept them from time to time. she probably cares about Tannea, and she may even care about the kids. Now, she actually, and when I say she now, I'm referring to Tannea. Tannea said that her mother told the police she didn't want to be a grandmother anymore. What she probably meant was, I can't do this every day. It is not in me. I have a 14-year-old son. He is, on his way out the door. I can't start over and be a mom every day and not to all these children. And that's probably what that lady meant. It's just probably not something that she can do. So, her and her daughter was already not seeing eye to eye. There's an issue with a bill, so money is involved. Tanae wanted to put all her mom's business out there. Oh, my mama done got this money. My mama claimed two of my kids. Well, I mean, Tanae, Keontae used to claim two of your kids, but see, because you couldn't use him the way you wanted to, you didn't want him claiming the kids no more. And because you can't manipulate him the way you want to, and he don't went on by his damn business, now he has no value to you. Now, it's all you and your mom, and Keontae was the lie. The whole time you and Keontae was in good terms, the mother was the lie. The common denominator here is Tannea. Tannea has not been home. Tannea has not been taking care of her kids. Tannea has not been parenting. The grandmother, seems to not be able to handle the likes of all of this. And so here we are. Now, when the son Keontae, uh, KJ rather, talked about grandma, I think that they may have been interpreting the situation a different way. We're going to go ahead and jump into the second video when the kids was talking. Now, I'm going to be the first to say, I don't think that was cool. I would not have put the children on camera. It's just, number one, it's unpredictable what they could say. Number two, they are children and need to stay in children's places. And they don't have the ability to interpret the way adults can. It definitely could have been a different situation than what we really felt like it was. And I just think that that's what it was. Y'all, yeah, please hit that like button for me. Let me go ahead and give y'all a second to do so. As you guys come in, please hit the like button. I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but I think I know. I touch that fire for you. Our Mish MObb member for today is Planet Mimi. Now y'all know that's my girl. But the choice of who the person is done randomly. I don't have a name before I make it visible. I just see as it comes up. So um, I just want y'all to know that I randomly choose based on the hierarchy of who participates on the Justmecmb channel, who's in the chat, and things of that nature. So if you guys do not see your name, then maybe you haven't, talked a lot. Like people in the bushes probably won't come up like the others because, YouTube Studio will pick people to be focal points as far um, as chatters and things of that nature based on participation. So y'all go ahead and keep on supporting the channel, and as you do, hopefully we will pick you next time. Thank you so very much, Mimi, for being a supportive member of the Mish MObb. Everybody else, thank you as well for being parts of the Mish MObb as well. So let's go ahead and get Keontae up here on the screen. We're going to go ahead and look at this video. For those of you who may have been under a rock today and not sure what's going on. We'll get into that in just a second. I'll give you a brief synopsis and then we'll go into the details. Right. What happened with her mom, I thought they were cool. Honestly, when it comes to adults that live together in money, you can be cool 1 second, and based on that person's situation, things can just fall by the wayside very quickly. I think that the mother maybe is going through something financially. She's stressed out. uh, I don't know if Tannea is staying away from the house because of their situation, or if Tannea is just in the street and feeling like, well, the kids are at home with my mom, so everything's good. But for whatever reason, these kids have been at home with grandmother. Grandmother has decided, this is too much for me. I can't take care of these kids um, every day, all day. Um, Maybe it's too stressful, or maybe she just don't damn want to. She's definitely entitled to feel how she wants to feel. So whatever the case is, they fell out. Now Tannea claims that her mother was plotting on her, that she took the fact of putting them on the voucher as a way to get a bigger housing voucher. She wanted them on the food stamps. That didn't work. She got mad about that. She probably wanted to do that, so that she can find a way to monetize that situation as well. Heck, what do we know? Um, it benefits Tannea to be there because she's living in this nice, pretty house and her ass ain't paying shit. Her mama's voucher's paying. She mentioned that her mother was supposed to pay the light bill. I mean, so Tannea, what the hell was you supposed to do? Because let's be honest, your kids, you got more people in the house than your mother. So you're gonna eat more. Um, Not only are you going to eat more, you're going to utilize more water, more everything. But yet, it seems like you're expecting your mother to do all of the paying for everything. So I guess her mother ran out of money. She said her mother wanted her savings, and I'm assuming she said it like that because she didn't plan to give it to her. Everything that has happened that we've heard about, Tannea wasn't home. She was leaving the kids at home. So the kids start texting her, telling her things that was going on at the house while the kids were left there. Well, apparently the grandmother was supposed to do their hair. She decided at the last minute that morning before school she wasn't going to do it. She just was over it. She said, I don't want to do this no more. Now, Tannea's words is that she said she didn't want to be a grandmother anymore. And maybe in that moment, that's what she meant. She definitely is entitled to her opinion. So that's that on that. So let's get to before today. Before today, the police was involved. I'm not sure the reason they came. I don't know if they were into it or what, but somehow the police was called. Right. Grandmother said, whatever. She called the police. And I think that Tanae decided to stay away from the house more, just feeling like I'm gonna let shit cool off. Well, hey Navy girl. Hey Tracy. Let's see who else we got in here. Hey Big Trinity. Would you say this too ghetto? Yeah, it is. But so this morning, grandmother got up. She decides she ain't coming no kids' hair. Put on whatever the hell y'all want and get on out there. Y'all not finna miss the bus. Now, as she takes the kids to the bus, she has the other little baby, and the siblings are saying that she wasn't watching the baby. Um, they know that because they're the one usually watching the baby. Hey, Michelle. So, a lot of this falls back on Tannea, you know, and the fact that she wasn't there, so she couldn't comb her kids' hair. The fact that the little baby is not being watched, although mom works during the daytime from home. So it's not really a situation to where she can be watching the little boy. So Tannea calls Keontae and tells Keontae the kids. He comes in, gets the kids, and that's kind of that on that. That's kind of where that went as far as that situation is concerned. Now, I don't know. I know at some time today she was at home because the police came. The police not only talked to her, which is Tannea, but they also talked to her mother. She said her mother told the police that she does not feel safe with her daughter being there. The kids allege that the mother, which is their grandmother, told the police that Tannea threatened her. Now, did she? I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're not going to know that. But whatever the case is, that's the information that was put out there. And so I guess, that was just her ensuring that Tanae would have to leave. And then she went and did a TRO, which is a temporary protection order. So now I looked it up before. I started this live and I don't see anything in there. I tried to confirm the police report. They said that there's been 2 visits to the house, but I don't have anything uh, tangible that I can show you guys by way of a receipt. So that's that on that. But anyway, Keontae went down there to Loganville. He got the kids from school. He got his son. And I think he waited around a while to see what Tannea had planned. Was she gonna get the girls, or what? Because obviously, he can't really establish a dominance over them since they're not, physically or blood related. So whatever happened, he ended up going back home and he did take all the kids. Now, I don't think it, hey, Queen Letta, I don't think it was in his best judgment to allow these kids to go on camera the way that they did. Yeah, when it comes to a person that blogs, obviously it's going to be something that's going to pull eyeballs and attention and get you views. But it's just a unfortunate position that the kids end up in because they're in the midst of a bunch of grown-ups and they bullshit. Because at the end of the day, this is about the grown-ups. So let's go ahead and jump over to this video. We're going to check it out. Now, we've already discussed the things that Tannea said online. We've already discussed the things that she said. We've already discussed what she said about mom. We know that all of this started from a bill. I wanted to show y'all the bill. Hold on. But I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, let me pull this bill up real quick because Tanae really acts as if this whole thing started because her mother was upset. She spent all her money buying this elaborate bed, which obviously is her business. And then when it's time to pay bills, she ain't got the money to pay bills. Now, this is Tanea's story. Now, Tannea did not express any responsibility when it came to paying shit. She apparently on her mama. Now, I don't know what their agreement was up front because why did Tannea feel that her mother was going to put her on her voucher, bring her into the home with all these damn kids and had no expectations? Now, at least Tannea, can make a bit of money on YouTube and on TikTok. If her mother's voucher is paying the rent, why didn't they split 50-50 and maybe one of them paid the gas bill, the other paid the water bill? That seemed like it makes sense. Everybody paid their part, right? But um, let her tell it her mother was just supposed to pay for everything and she does nothing. I mean, that's the impression that she is giving us. So I don't know why she even thought that was gonna be okay. Like, who the hell would be all right with that shit? Let's be honest. If you gotta make your money $1 at a time, why would you want to pay all the bills and the individual that lives with you has no responsibility? That's not even fair to you. And I don't even, and to me, being that uh this girl got all these responsibilities, when I say responsibilities, I'm referring to her children. You got all these damn kids in this house. Why would you want your mama paying everything? You should make sure that you are needed in the home. And by you being needed in the home, you also ensure that um, you won't be kicked out because you helping pay bills. Like, to me, that seemed like common sense. But you know what I say, common sense ain't always common, because Tannea don't see it like that. She just see it like, oh, my mama just flipping out and she's doing this, she's doing that. She should have did this or that, but you know, I don't know why she's acting the way she's acting. Shit, the woman probably tired as hell having to pay all the fucking bills by herself. Shit, I know I would be. Shit. Hold on, let me pop this on top of that just to make sure. This is the bill that Tannea posted today. She said this $1,000 light bill, which, I mean, it's summer, it's hot as hell in Georgia. So, I mean, hey, y'all got $1,000 light bill. I mean, it happens. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. But she definitely should have ensured that she helped her mama. Her mama shouldn't be on the hook for everything, especially when you and your kids are in the house too. Let me make sure I ain't missed none of y'all what y'all had to say. Okay. Well, anyway, this is the bill that was talking about, and she said that the argument started behind the bill, that things just kind of escalated from there. Now, tell me what y'all feel. Do y'all feel that what Tannea had to say, like, that's just it on that? Or do you guys feel that, okay, y'all can see the point? Like, you can see the point that the grandmother is kind of being drugged into a situation that the story may have been represented in the wrong way. Let me let y'all go ahead and look at we're going to start looking at the video. And then as you guys, make a decision on what y'all feel, we can go from there. Let me go ahead and pull the video up, though, so we can start checking that out. That's what I was looking for, a video on review. Now, he did a video earlier today, which I did a reaction to it, but I didn't show the actual video. It was him going to pick up his son, going to the kids' school, picking up the kids, and all of that. And so that was the first video. He got the kids something to eat, and he kind of waited around in the area for Tannea to get back with him, and then it just went from there. So this is the second video, and this is where he started telling his side of what, or should I say, the kid's side.
Yeah, it's your boy KJ, and I'm in the studio with my dad. Yeah.
What it do, OD gang? Welcome back to the channel, you guys. You guys can tell by the title of this video, man. We finna spill the beans, man. Let it be known, man, that it's been like an ongoing event right here. And the way my kids explain to me, I want them to just explain it to y'all, because I'm sure y'all about it. At this point by now, you guys, I'm sure everybody done read Tannea post. I'm sure everybody that went on her Facebook and kind of already got the memo of what's been going on. Now, mind you, now, she said her story on Facebook. Tannea, they mom, right? Letting it be known what's been going on, what's been occurring over there. All right. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna let my babies explain exactly how we got to this point. Cause mind you, at first this was so hard to do, you know. And when I say hard to do, I mean like get my babies with me and spend time with them. But see, God work in mysterious ways. And when I say
And that is true. God does work in mysterious ways, and it probably was hard to do. But I really think, Keontae, that you should have articulated the story to us from them. I don't think you should have put them on camera, just because that's still their grandmother. It's always going to be their grandmother, and it's always two sides to every story. Not to mention, they could be misinterpreting their grandmother. Their grandmother could have been extremely stressed out because of bills or because of nothing. She could not be really prepared to be no everyday mama to all these children. And she could just decide, I want to, when I get off, be able to get in my car and go where the hell I want to. Her son, keep in mind, is 14. He can be at home by himself. He can do things, but he can't necessarily care for all these kids. And her daughter moved in with all these children and now making two more children. And it's not fair that all that responsibility just be dumped in her lap. Now, could that not be the case? Possibly. But from my point of view, that's kind of what I'm seeing.
Say working mysterious ways, it's like he really opened up the door for me to test me and see, like, okay, he been saying he want to get his kids, so we're gonna present this opportunity. Let's see how he handle it. And trust me, I stand 10 toes down, man. Ain't number one phone call away. Mama got in my whip, gone out of there on the way. Gotta get my babies. All right. So y'all ready to tell the game what's happening?
Yeah. I can't really see the camera.
It's okay. You can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah, like that. It's glitch.
Okay.
It's okay.
So we're gonna go down the line, right?
I'm
Look at that fat buddy.
Story time.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with Naya, y'all. All right.
All right.
So what's been going on, man?
All right. So, like, we get home from school. No, wait, no. Like, we get home from school.
Okay. First off, we're gonna start with what we're gonna start with today.
Yeah,
Okay.
start with today.
So what happened this morning when you woke up this morning?
Boo, I'm waking up and yesterday. Wait, today? Like today?
Today.
Today I'm waking up.
We're gonna get to yesterday.
And my hair wasn't done, so I had to go. Both our hair wasn't done, so we wake up and we get it dressed. And then she gonna ask her grandma to fix our hair, and she said no. So I yes, but and then the day after she said no, go ask your mom. And then the day after she said so last night she said she was gonna do her hair. The next day we'll get ready to do. She said no.
Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, I know you're ready to get off your chest. Okay. So we're gonna slow down a little bit, okay? We're gonna calm down. Look at that fat butt. Good fat butt. Alright, so you woke up this morning, you trying to do your hair, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to do my hair.
And what she said to you when you were trying to do your hair?
She said yes, last night.
She was gonna do your ponytail last night. She was gonna help you last night with your ponytail.
Yes. Oh wait.
But you woke up in the morning.
And then she said no.
Why she say no?
Because
Oh, you next, you next.
Okay, because we snitched and we called our mom and then we shot.
Why you call your mom for? What you call your mom about? What she was doing?
No, I forgot.
Why you snitch on your grandma? Call
She's
your mom?
abusing us.
She was abusing y'all?
She hurt her feelings.
That's bad business. Even if that were the truth. You don't put those kids in a position to do that. You don't put those kids in a position to say that. Like, that's just it just wasn't. Hey Fifi, it just wasn't the right move, Keontae. Because if they are being victimized, it's already going to emotionally affect them, even though you may not even see that right here. But again, that is still their grandmother, and they got to be around her. Like this today, you and Tannea is cool. What happens next week if she gets mad at you? Then it's back on grandma's side. Or if she goes crying to her mom's gonna be like, okay, Tannea, and whatever. Like, they may be on the outs now, but people break up to make up all the freaking time. And it just was not it wasn't good. You said the grandmother is over it, and I don't blame her. She got the nerve to think her mom is responsible for her kids full time, and you're the mom. Yeah, and even with all of this going on, what did they say? They had to text their mother and tell her what's going on because she not there. Whether it's a reason for her not to be there is really beside the point. The fact of the matter is she is not there, and that lady probably tired. It's really crazy.
Hurt KJ feelings? How she hurt KJ feelings? Okay, wait, let Lala tell the story.
Okay, so she hurt his feelings back because our mom said he could sleep in our room with us because he's going through some rough things. So, boom, our grandma come in our room talking about, why you in their room? You supposed to be in your own room. And then and he said, because mommy said I could sleep in their room. She talking about, you live with me now. You asked me, and then KJ started crying. So I text mommy.
Why can't you start crying for?
Because she's cussing and yelling at him and stuff.
What she was saying to him? Like you.
This really is not the place for this. Even if she was doing what she was doing, she probably also feels a way because I am here with these kids every day, but then they calling their mother asking things that override me, the person that's here with them. That's probably making her feel some type of way. And that might be also why she made the comment, because Tannea states that her mother says she does not want to be a grandmother anymore. Now, it's unfortunate if she feels that way. It's even more unfortunate if she said that, because I mean, let's just be, let's just be real. Like that's a rough thing um to feel. And I'm sure there's a level of guilt with that. So that's unfortunate of her to take it there. Tanae done had a lot to say. I'm just gonna keep it real. She have. I'm trying to upload the screenshots that I have so that I can show them to you guys as once we finish looking at this.
How to say the word, but
so she started cursing. I don't remember, but she started cursing. I do.
Okay. What she said to KJ?
Get out that room.
Get out that effing room.
And she said if she hears him again, she whoop him. She go whoop him and she go send him in his own room. And so that started hurting his feelings because he doesn't want to get whooped, even though he's not going to get touched by our grandma. And so I started texting mom to him. She hurt his feelings, and then mommy started calling us and telling about what y'all mean by y'all grandma hurt his feelings. And Katie started talking because Nail started talking as soon as she called her. That's why she asked, why y'all saying grandma hurt KJ feelings?
Okay, Nayla, your turn. So now I'm gonna ask you what happened. Why let me see.
It started. How did it start?
No, Nayla, so how you was feeling when all this was going on, Nayla?
Sad.
You was sad?
Because I don't like people arguing with mommy.
You don't like people arguing with mommy? Why she was arguing with your mommy for?
Because our mom didn't want to help our grandma. Our grandma let the light bill go over 1K, and then our mom didn't want to help her, so our grandma kicked her out.
So she kicked her out your house?
Kicked her off the lease.
Kicked off the lease?
Yeah, not the house.
And KJ, how you feel, KJ?
And really, that's the whole story right there. Her mom is not, her daughter, Tannea, is not helping. So her mother is like, either they didn't have an agreement, or they did have an agreement and she's not adhering to it. Whatever, that really is beyond these kids. But then on top of that, she kicked out Tannea, but then Tannea left her kids. Baby, you should have took your damn kids with you. Them your babies. Now, yes, you would assume that a grandmother wouldn't be mean to the kids, and maybe the grandmother doesn't feel she was mean to the kids. But whatever the case is, it may not be fair. She may not have wanted that responsibility, but see, Tannea out living it up. She ain't worried about no bill or them damn kids, to be honest. She's just looking for somebody who will take care of them, just like now. Look who got them. We never saw Tannea in the whole moving process of the day of him trying to go get the kids. He had to bootleg it. He had to go down there, deal with this woman that he don't get along with to get one of his kids. He did it. Then he had to turn around and go to the school. He ain't even on the damn paperwork. So he had to sit there and bootleg all of that until they got that together. But he did it. I mean, and we haven't seen the likes of Tannea except over there asking about, does anybody know who can do my hair? Because me and my girls is looking bad. Like, come on, girl. If you got money to get down your hair done, shit, you need to have money to pay that damn light bill. Why do you think that you supposed to not do anything? Remember that time that she went through what she went through dealing with dude here and took his house. the city of Atlanta or Fulton County had to pay a bill for her there because she left the bill on she everything was his in his name and she wanted to take over it. So he turned the lights off. He said, I may not be able to stay home, but I for damn sure ain't finna pay bills while you put me out. So that's what happened. Tannea has no desire to take care of anything, and that's unfortunate.
JJ, when she was cursing and yelling at you.
Sad because I didn't want to make noise because she might just say, go in your own room and don't come in the room anymore.
Did she put her hands on you?
No. She was fit to.
She was fit to?
But like, she can't touch her. She can't touch her. No.
Okay, so basically, y'all, basically what my kids was telling me, y'all, basically, they is over there, and I said that though, I said in a previous video that my kid is over from emotional abuse. And when I say emotional abuse, I mean like the things that their grandmother the things that their grandmother say and do around them, it's just like uncalled for, especially when you got minor children with open ears, like, you know, like, because I understand, Odie Gang, my babies is very like aware of all situations. They're very smart, they're highly intelligent, and they know how to put one and two together. Okay, Keelan on the other hand, he's just a little baby right now, so he don't really understand, like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why, this conversation, you could talk to your kids one on one, but when it comes to you presenting things to us, it really would have been better that you allowed them children to talk to you and you talk to us. Because, see, you can stand up for you, but see, you're not going to be with these children all the time. And what if the grandmother feels a type of way and she does come, and be expressive to them? Clearly the young man is angry. The little boy is because his grandmother was hollering. He don't want that. He don't want to make people unhappy. Hey, Kimberly. Yeah. Why involve the kids? So yeah, that wasn't cool, Keontae. Exactly. But they gonna have to. Because I mean at the end of the day, if they have to leave his house, where they going? They gonna have to go back over there with grandmama. And then since your mom and you are beefing, why are you continuously leaving the kids with her full time? Yeah. Where was her ass at? Who the hell knows? She does not have a job. She probably was over there laid up with that dude. It's easy to go and lay up at somebody's house when it's just you. But when you got five little additions with you, that's not something, he might, we don't know where he stay. Does he have his own place? He may stay with his mama, and his mama might be like, honey, no, hell no, all them damn kids can't come over here and mess up my piece where I pay rent. So that's a whole different situation. Tannea got too much baggage to just be out here trying to get her damn hair done like this shit ain't going on. That shit is crazy to me. So everything is the grandmother's fault, and Tannea is not responsible for nothing. Basically, I mean that's how it's being represented now. If the grandmother was mean to the kids unjustifiably, that's unfortunate. But again, it sounds to me like a woman who is that had expectations of Tannea, and when it came down to it, Tannea feel like this all the money I got left, and I'm not gonna put it on no bill. I'm not gonna be broke to pay this bill. I'm gonna keep this money because I want to get my hair done, just like she doing now. Who knows somebody who can do my hair? And she focused on her focus, like she always is. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, because the kids is in the middle of everything. And she actually left the kids behind. Now the grandmother said she's gonna go to defects, probably because this girl ain't never at damn home. What she know about a 1K? Yeah, Bill kicked her off the leash. These kids are hearing everything going on. Right. And they are too deep in adult business. But they're also too deep in adult business by way of babysitting. They know how to take care of the little boy. Why? Because they do it. because they're the ones who do that. Remember that day that Tannea was on the phone talking shit with Keontae? She was in her room. The kids are locked out the room. I remember when she was announcing her pregnancy, when she was sitting in her room talking about that. Her son was outside the door. He wanted to come in. He had to knock. She had to unlock the door for him. That girl ain't stunning them damn kids. It's just crazy, to be honest.
What's really going on. But for their grandma to really like try to play with them like that and try to like kick them out, knowing that like Charlotte really just really like gave up her, and I say Charlotte, I'm referring to their mom, like really just gave up everything to like start a bond with her and her mama. But mind you now, I've been telling people that her mama is not right in the head. Now,
Okay, well, if that's the case, then she should know that. But see, Tannea didn't care about how her mother's mental situation is, as long as she could use her. But when her mother started asking her for help, then there was a problem. That's what you need to focus on, because she done did you the same damn way, Keontae. She had you out here, shoot, praying to Jesus on social media. Come on, let's be real now. Let's just be real. Tanae did all that bragging, and look at her situation now. Yes, and she did all of that talking trash about that baby, and especially that he shouldn't have made this video. No, no, he shouldn't have. Even if that's the case, Nay, she should took her damn kids with her. Cause if I can't come back here, my kids damn sure ain't finna be here. Why would my kids be here, a place that I'm not allowed? That don't even make sense. And the crazy part is she did have the money. She should have just paid because she lives there too. Now she may not have $1,000, but she got enough to be on damn social media talking about who can do my damn hair and my kids' heads. And she could. She really could, PP. Yeah, his mother passed away and his father passed away either 2023 or 2024, within a month of each other. So he's been through a lot as well. I mean, and I don't think he wasn't in a position just yet that he was prepared for the complete adult experience, I don't think. So that's obviously taking a toll on him as someone who's had a loss like that. Last month, when she told us the only reason why she kept the baby she's crying is because she's carrying is because of her mom. Yeah, but at the same time, y'all beefing. So you should have kept them kids because you knew you could handle it. Yeah, exactly. She wants to sit up and have somebody take care of her, and that's just not realistic. I remember I asked Bubbles in the conversation, how she felt about everything that's going on. And, the fact of this lady is gonna be in y'all life forever. She said that's Keontae problem, honey. Bubbles said that is above her. And I mean, hey, I guess she just plans on staying out of it and letting him do what he do. Um, so shit, what can you say about that one?
mind you now, the moral of the story is I don't know what's been going on, right? From my perspective and my understanding, y'all, once I got my boys last weekend. Now y'all know I got my boys last weekend, right? I got Keelan and I got KJ, and I trolled y'all a little bit and said that I was getting the triplets. But now look at God, look how like 48 hours later turn around and I really got them, like, you know what I'm saying? So for like that.
And I'm glad that you were able to see the girls. It was really mean and nasty of their mother to do them the way that she did, saying that you're not their dad, and don't call him this and that. Like it was really messed up. But at the same time, this ain't the time. You know what I mean? Like this is just the time for you to focus on making sure these babies land on uh solid ground when it comes to having a place. Maybe, she'll let you keep all the kids over there for a while if that's something that you and Bubbles is willing to do. And clearly she is, because she's been there up to this point. But if I was Bubbles, I don't know. I would have to. I would feel some type of way just because of how this bitch tried me and how she talked about me, and that shit was not necessary. It just really was not.
Their grandma to really like be over there emotionally abusing them, threatening them, just putting fear in their heart is uncalled for. And then you got the nerve to tell them so you gonna kick them out and call defects when it's like anything that y'all ever got is because of like the kids. Like you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about like they is all our blessings in reality. So for you to try
And that is true. But that lady could be over there stressed the fuck out. Y'all don't know what she going through. It's easy to speak on somebody's situation when you're not walking a mile in their shoes. So I think that in all fairness, y'all need to get, if she don't feel compelled to come on here and speak her side, y'all should really leave her out of it. All y'all should be focused on is the fact that you got the kids, you know they good because they with you. Find, if you gonna keep them, find somebody to do their damn head. Otherwise, just focus on loving on the babies. That's really all there is to do. I mean, at this point.
to manipulate and mistreat my kids, I highly don't appreciate it. And then not only that, I believe everything my kids saying, y'all, because this lady, this is the same lady that they referring to. This is the same lady that burned up all my clothes when me and Tannea was going together. This girl always harassed and always like worried about me and what I got going on and trying to take it out on my son. Now my
She's feeling a type of ways about you, Keontae, probably because she has a feeling about you as a parent. Sometimes when our children are with somebody that we don't feel like is measuring up, yeah, negative, no reason, but it's a reason behind everything. Y'all, she wouldn't have been able to burn your shit if she didn't have access to it. That must have meant y'all was staying with her. And I mean, that's just that on that. You put yourself in that position when you in somebody's shit. And that's why you have to focus on trying to make sure that y'all take care of shit on y'all own. Her mom was asking for $500 and she said she had it. It was in the comments in one of her posts. Okay. I didn't see that, but I got the post. That's just a lot to deal with, to go from no kids to a house full of kids. Yeah, that's a lot for anybody. Shit. One that you are not used to caring for regularly is a lot. So I can only imagine going beyond that.
mind now, you gotta think about it, like, huh?
We don't need time out today. Please tell me, yeah.
What?
Can I say something that will happen today?
Yeah.
I forgot to say something that happened today.
What you got to tell them?
Let me say that. No,
Let Catch say it. Hold on, let Catch you talk.
Because and then when grandma didn't help us, mommy said, hold on, and then she called the police, and then grandma lied to the police and said mom was going to shoot her, but she never said that. And then the police said she was going to arrest her, but grandma got arrested instead. Yeah, she really did. Yes, she did. No, she didn't get arrested. I got something to say. Can I say something after her?
What now?
Grandma rushed us out of the house, and when she called the police,
Teresa, the only reason she didn't want to pay is because she saw
she slammed the door. Like
she'd been paying the rent for herself
she went outside the mom never checked.
for a month or two.
So
But
once we
let's
get
be
that
honest,
phone, y'all,
though.
we got footage that we
Okay, I don't know. Honestly, they should have had a written agreement. These are still adults at the end of the day, and they should have went by the agreement. You pay what you're supposed to pay. I pay what I'm supposed to pay, and then that's that on that. Because you're right. When you get commingled up with people money and I'm supposed to pay this, I'm not supposed to pay that. I mean, shit can get, you know, aggressive, angry, like all type of things. She was talking a couple of months ago, and now look at her. Yeah, you're the only person she can call. But yeah, she dogs his ass out. That's the thing. That's my thing. Hell, she still don't treat him worth shit. Now let's jump over here. This is one of the messages. This is one of the messages from Tannea's Facebook. Okay, let me go to the second one. That's true. That's true. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he's some kind of saint, because he's not. Now, this is the second message that she had put up on her social media today. Now, this is my thing. She's saying they never had to live separate. So, where the hell are you that your kids cannot be? That's what I want to know. Where are you that your kids cannot be? And let's be honest, the only reason that they stayed together up to this point is Keontae. I mean, if we gonna be honest about it, cause Keontae let them come stay with him, and then he ended up having to move out. I mean, let's just be real. She was Melody. She was gone all night. She was not there when it was time to comb them kids' head. Now, according to someone here in the chat, they said the reason she wasn't there is because the police had from the first police visit she couldn't be there. But when she left, she didn't take her kids with her. Now, my question is, she's saying her mother wanted to put the kids on her food stamp case. Why would her mother need that control? She's saying her mother wanted to be greedy and controlling, but what? The only way that makes sense is if Tannea is never at home and she wanted them on her card because that's the only way that she can ensure that she got the food to feed them. To me, that's the only way that makes sense. And then my thing is, if your mother is so sick or whatever you want to call it, you knew that before you moved in with her. Why would you put yourself in that position? Here's the next one. I don't understand how Tannea is just so okay with not being able to care for anything. If it's not for social services or something like that. Like she literally has no way of caring for her kids, and I just don't understand how she ain't stressed the fuck out because that shit would have me gone. Let me see what y'all saying. No, I don't, Teresa. Um, I know the police have been there twice. Um, the last time they was there was today. Now she was there today for a period of time, but she wasn't there this morning when it was time to get them kids ready and stuff. But when the police came and the grandmother said what she said, she told them that she did not want her back there at all. That was today. Here's the next one. I'm showing y'all all the messages that Tannea wrote today on her Facebook channel. I'm showing them to you in the order in which I got them. From the first one, which was her telling them about the situation, to the second one saying update, whatever. And this is like on down into the conversation. It's like two more. Hey, Mary Allen. Honey, she's online talking about she needs somebody to do her hair. Tannea don't be messed up about stuff like that. And quite frankly, it's sad that she don't. I got two more to show y'all. Now, this one she says that her mom said she was letting them go to DFACS because she's stressed and she don't want to be a grandmother. My thing is, she's so focused on it being about her, but maybe that lady really feels that way. And not just her saying something to be mean. Maybe that's what she is feeling right now because she overwhelmed. Now, still no reason to be mean to the kids. Let's just keep that all the way 100. But still, I mean, you can't make her decide to be grandmother of the year. She has a choice in that. Just because she's a grandmother doesn't mean she owe. Just because 100 other grandmothers don't play about their grandkids and all the things. I mean, it just is what it is. Now she telling her business, talking about the lady claimed two of my kids on her taxes, got accident settlement, finance a bed and mattress from Dallas, purchasing big boxes of different alcohol all summer, and had me paying rent by myself for a couple of months so she can pay her bed set off. Um, but you did it, apparently. That's what you're saying. Before they were made to pay the whole 9K back. Now, my thing is this: if she paid for a bed or something like that, something happens and now you gotta pay the money back or do something, pay something back, that could be because y'all used fake credentials to get the item. So, I mean, that's on y'all. Now all the money's ran out and she's mad at me. This is exact cause of living above your means. Well, I mean, Tannea, you living above your means too, boo, because you can't afford shit. You ain't got a job the first. Hell, and without your mama, even a place to lay your head. So it's not really a situation to where you can pass judgment on your mom. Shit, you right there with her. She's probably, oh, I think I saw that. Right, Teresa. Hey, Stina. Okay, no problem, love. Y'all be sure y'all hit that like button for your girl. Now I'm working hard over here trying to build this channel up, and y'all know I definitely need y'all support. Let's see. Nay says, if I was Tannea after this, I wouldn't speak to her again, and my children would never be around her again. I mean, especially if things are the way Tanae say that they are, and the grandmother is just being nasty and spiteful and vindictive, then I agree. But I also agree that there is always two sides to every story, and it seems like Tannea is not being hands on here currently with her kids. So the grandmother may be tired. It's still no excuse to treat the kids mean, but Tannea is the mother, not the grandmother. So if she's leaving her kids on her mother and then her mother is reacting negatively, it's kind of not on the mother, it's on Tannea. I got to come out the bushes. Her mama being crazy though. What you say? You got to come out the bushes on this one. I don't know why she thought anything was going to change. And you know, people have said that her mother is off the chain. And if that's the case, what the hell did you expect? Why the hell did you expect things to be different? Like, that's on Tannea again. You know this lady. This is your mama. You lived with her your whole life. We are looking at a small glimpse into your world. You don't live with this lady. You know who she is for real. And if she crazy, I mean, it is what it is. Shit. Because making a statement, I don't want to be a grandmother anymore, that's pretty compelling. That's a big thing to say, especially to your grandkids. Yeah, y'all please hit that like button. No, everything is not the grandmother's fault, but it is true that people have said that her mother is very immature and that they've had issues from way back when she had those first had the triplets. So they've had issues. So why you thought it that would be someone other than who she is, no. But at the same time, Tannea need to be there for her damn kids. That's how I see it. That's how I see it, Teresa. For that lady to have acted as bizarre as people are saying that she is, something big is going on, and she stressed the fuck out. Not to mention $1,000 bill, and you know you don't make that kind of money. That's enough to stress you out right there. Now, someone even said today that allegedly Tannea said something about she sold her car trying to help pay bills and shit. And I'm like, that don't even sound like Tannea. Now here's the last message that I think I have in here from everything that happened today. Yeah, the house, Queen Diva, the house and the Section 8 is in mom's name. Yeah. Um, but for her mama to put her daughter on Section 8, if she's been on Section 8 since Tannea was 4, that lady ain't stupid. She ain't new to the game. She true to the game. And so I don't feel like that lady will put herself in harm's way with her housing for nothing. I think she went into it maybe thinking that Tannea would help her, that it would benefit her to have Tannea in the house for some reason. They could get a house together. They could, whatever. Now, they've lasted a pretty good while here. But once she moved out of that small apartment into this big ass house and them bills probably was banging her across the damn head, that's probably where things went left. This ain't the first person that she done let claim them kids. Um, and the way she got them popping around, shit, next year she really gonna have hell trying to get somebody to claim them because um they're gonna see that one year Keontae claimed two. Now this next year, here comes somebody else. The grandmother done claimed two. Now next year she gonna be trying to find some damn body else. This shit really gonna start backfiring on Tannea. House with Tannea and her kids being added to the. They claim that she did. But I have heard that her mother is off the chain. Now that is no secret. She did say she sold her truck, and I believe she did cause she had someone else's car over the weekend. That's true. I haven't seen that truck in a while. She don't like to pay bills. That's why she always use Keontae the way she did, and see, for a long time she was able to get away with that shit. She knew she could suck her and manipulate Keontae. That's one of the reasons I felt like she held on so hard. Not I believe she wanted him, but she also knew what she had with him. When push came to shove, Keontae did what she needed. Even Bubble said that as long as Tannea could control Keontae and he would jump when she say jump, she was cool. The second Keontae don't do what she want, it's a problem. Bubbles, his girlfriend, said that. I ain't gonna lie, depending on how long I've been watching my grandkids full time, everything out of my mouth may not be the nicest thing when my adult child ain't doing right. Child, I'm a grandmother too, so I get it. And sometimes you can say things that you don't mean. It don't be having shit to do with the kids though. It be having everything to do with that child of yours. But it still comes out at sometimes at an inopportune situation. Or these days, kids are very perceptive, and they can, even when you don't intend for them to know what the hell going on, they be knowing. She has a lot of issues going on in her family. Don't her mother teach her how to who? Shit, not Tannea and her mama. Her mama ain't no. I think Mimi, I'm thinking that the mother don't have the money to pay the bill. That's why she's so stressed the fuck out and going left on their asses. But I mean, I guess I get where Tannea's coming from. Look, I done paid these bills over here while you said you was doing this, that, and the third. This bill is on you. But let's be real. Tannea got 5 kids in that house. That is there all the time. They little kids. Grandmama has herself and her 14-year-old son. Tannea is pulling more resources from that house. She always will, because there's more of them in there. So that's probably, even though they may even have had an agreement, that's probably why her mama feel the way she feel. Yeah, she said that she is on her mother's voucher. That's how they was able to get that big ass house. That's a lot of people. You right. It is. It's too hot. And they gonna have to pay that damn bill unless they go prepaid with Georgia Power. Now Georgia Power will let you go prepaid. You gotta pay $50 to start with, and then you gotta keep your prepaid account above zero, or your shit cuts off automatically. And every dollar you pay, 25 cents goes towards your old bill. They'll do that now. But once you go prepay, ain't no pay arrangements, ain't no nothing. You keep that bitch above zero, or you is in the dark. That shit is automatic. Georgia is not about that bullshit. They gonna get their money. Well, there's the bill right there. Let's look at it. That don't look like no months of bills. That look like a 1 month bill. Let me put my damn glasses on because I can't damn see. There was a $351 payment on 8/15. Electric due is $672. Oh, okay. 672 looks like it may have been a past due amount. Let me see. $5 for late payment. 378, I think, is the new service. The 672 was already due. The total bill, no, the previous bill was $1,028. Payment received was $351, which left a balance due of $672. Then they got a new bill of $367. So $368 is current. Previous bill was $672. Payment made was $351. So I mean, that ain't no 1 month bill. You're right. You're right, Mimi. That's the whole thing about all of this shit. Tanae has more earning potential than her mom, really, when you think about it. She's got, if she put up one video a day, one 10-minute video a day, every day, she could make a couple of grand easy. Then she's got TikTok over there. She could just go live. When she goes live on TikTok, they say she go live somewhat regular. She could go live on TikTok and YouTube. So put up a video and go live once a day. She can make the money. She just sorry and don't want to do it. Well, I know Georgia does it, Navy girl. I know Georgia does it. Um, Flint Energy does it too. That's what Middle Georgia has. They have Flint. They don't have Georgia Power. So, yeah. Now I don't know if other states do it. I just know that Georgia does have a prepaid, and they created it in the last year or two because so many people were struggling, and it gets so damn hot. They also have that to where you pay the same amount every month, and then like if you still owe, like let's say for instance your bill averages $150 a month, you'll pay $150 a month. But if at the end of a 12-month cycle, if you still owe money, they might say, okay, you have a balance of $200 you got to pay. Or they'll put you, if your bill averages 150, they may make you pay 175 a month, and then you have a surplus that'll handle those other months. I mean, those all kind of billing companies make things available because shit, it's the life that we live, and you know that's just kind of how we living right now. People are out there struggling for real. Now some people are doing great, and quite frankly, let's be honest, it's a lot of people that are doing great, but she just don't. Tannea wants to live to Tannea's life. She don't really want to be a what's the word? She don't want to be somebody who is handling business, paying rent and shit like that. She want to be laid up with somebody who does that. That's why she liked being with Keontae. They both used each other for a long time. Yeah, they did. But honestly, with everything that's going on out here in today's America, I mean, she really needs to either find somebody who she can settle down with, find a way to make it work, her and them, or her ass. I don't even know what else she can do because she doesn't seem to be the person that really wants to put the effort in to taking care of her family. She has nobody else for them triplets other than Keontae. He has been there for them from 3 months old. And now she's finna bring two more kids in the world. If this guy is not the type of father who will step up to the plate, shit, she gonna be fucked there too. Exactly, Mimi. You got too much liability to be out here on this bullshit. And that's just really that on that. Girl, you too. And then you got a way to sit your ass at home and make money. And I'm willing to bet if Tannea gave up her truck, that bitch was broke anyway or finna break. It's not. I just don't. She don't strike me as the type that's just gonna be unselfish like that. Ain't nobody giving up a paid for truck. Now her shit didn't have no car note. And remember, she bragged about that. His car don't have air. My car have air. No, that girl gave that car up because it was a reason behind that shit. She ain't just trying to help her mama. Yeah, she is. I feel like if there was even the slightest chance that those kids could be by Keontae, baby, she would have sung that shit to the moon, to the damn. I just don't even know how to say it. I feel like till the wheels fall off, she would have sung that song. Okay. Let me know if y'all can see and hear. Apparently, I had lost connection for a moment. You said she better go and sit her ES down somewhere. Exactly the way it's going in Georgia. Yeah, she better. She better. Let me know that y'all can see and hear still. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna jump on over into this last little conversation, and that's scallywag ass, skank ass, funky ass, useless ass Skye. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way Skye presented herself in that video that she did today made me feel like that she is purposely and cruelly treating that baby that way just because she can. I'm gonna wait even longer. Like, who the fuck says and does that when it comes to an innocent child? He didn't fucking ask to be here. He didn't ask to be in y'all household. And if you don't want to do right by him, send his ass back to somebody else. It ain't even got to be his mama. If his mama's fucked up, now I told you, oh no, maybe I didn't, because I didn't go live earlier today. Little baby Bray Bray's mother has an open case in North Carolina for drug paraphernalia. Um, she hasn't been on social media for a while. I know a lot of people are saying somebody need to reach out to her. I really considered it just to see if she would give me her side of the story. I also considered it just to make sure she knew what was going on with her son. But the reason that I did not is because my Facebook is in my actual name, and she could be in cahoots with these people and she give them my information and goddamn Skye try me, baby, I would walk up and down every street in North Carolina until I find her ass, because I ain't about that life. I will. I mean, it's so, if you know that a person could take you over the edge and put you in a compromised position, you leave that shit alone. So I really had looked at it like that. I do not have, how some people have troll accounts and stuff. I don't even know if that's possible over on YouTube. I don't know. I mean, Facebook. So those are the reasons that I've not put in the effort. Um, and then another reason, what if she is who they said she is, and you open up a can of worms and he may be in a worse situation? Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Do I think that he would be in a worse situation just off the strength of um just thinking about it? Do I think that he would be? Honestly, I don't. I don't think that that baby could be in a worse situation than he currently is. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't. But I still don't know. You know what I mean? Let me pull this up here. Hold on. Now these are some pictures of him from before. That's him when he was a baby. And I want y'all to look at these pictures. I feel that he was not in the worst condition with her. Does that mean that she is not who they say she is, or that she is who they say she is? There's no way we can know. She's not currently posted on social media, so I don't know. I just know. Now look at his hair there. Now he's got the things in his head, but his head don't look horrible the way it does with these folks here. And why his daddy is okay with letting him look like that. Now, the interesting thing is, when that guy first showed up with Skye, he seemed to be very protective of his son. Now, not so much. That's Andrake's other kid. That's his other child. I think he's got about 4 or 5. Now look at his hair. Look at this baby. This was May of last year. This is a few months before he got with Skye. He don't look like he does now. Look at him. Yeah, he does. He definitely does look off-putting with her. This is pictures of him. This was May of last year. That wasn't too long ago. Now, you see he got a backpack on. He's been to school. Why is this boy not in school? The fact that he's not, in my opinion, that is neglect. He should be in school. Look at him in the classroom. Right. He did. Now, this is 2023. His hair is flying, but it still don't look as bad as it does now. I don't know why this dude don't do something to his damn mouth. Look how thick this baby look. He looked taken care of. This must be when they first started his little stuff. Like this was 2023. That's him when he was first born. He's 4 years old. He was born June the 1st. That's all the pictures. Like yeah, he looks better there. He definitely looks better. And it's awful that she handles things the way that she does. Like, let's jump on into this reaction with this wench.
All day long. We still on it. I'm about to get ready for work. I done already settled my kids down for the day. And we still on it. We still on. So now the new comment is, what people are trying to say is, for him to sit there and watch everybody get something, you at least could have just bought him some flip-flops. He's just a baby.
I did say that. I did.
Right? Alright. So YouTube pays my bills, right? My husband's job and my YouTube check pays the bills.
Okay, if your husband's job and your YouTube check pay the bills, baby, you should be putting out videos every day. Every day. So you can get a bigger check and you could have money left over after you pay the bills. The bottom line is you have spent 2 days, 2 videos making excuses of why you couldn't show this baby some attention. The bottom line is you just didn't want to. Let's just be 21 about the shit. People will respect you more, Skye, if you were just honest. Even if there's some fucked up shit to say, as long as it's true, we can't do nothing but respect what you had to say. You are a sorry, piss poor ass human being. You are. And the thing about it is, as fucked up as your life is, you definitely should not be putting yourself in the position of receiving no negative karma, hoe, because you is fucked up. Period. You are a fucked up ass individual. That's why your children are in the position that they are in. That's why you are in the position that you in. And I'm willing to bet money if that voucher that you got that's helping you pay your rent end in January, by March your ass gonna be homeless.
Okay? I had to take on a second job to be able to get my kids school stuff, to get their shoes, their clothes, their book bag, their school supplies.
Let's be honest, your stupid ass shouldn't have been laid up there having no fucking 6 damn kids by a bunch of damn drug addict ass motherfuckers who can't help you pay for shit. The reason you had to get a second job is because you got too many fucking kids. Because you are the textbook definition of what I talk about when I say poverty tube. You are impoverished. You are piss poor. Then you stupid. So all of that together is just a masterpiece of minimalism. And that's who you are.
I didn't come on here and ask nobody to purchase my kids anything.
Why the fuck do y'all hoes keep saying that shit like y'all got the right to ask? Why the fuck would you say that as if somebody owes you to buy something for your kids? And you sitting up there looking like, I didn't have to ask. Bitch, don't nobody like you. Nobody would have done it. And if they did it, it would be the same situation of how you got somebody sent you a cash app and it was like, damn, you so sorry. They just pitied you to that point. I don't even think a motherfucker pity you enough that they will put the effort in. Nobody likes you, Skye. They don't like your content. The only people that watch you is the ignorant motherfuckers that's like you. And it ain't many of them motherfuckers. Piss po ass, stinking ass, ratchet ass, funky ass hoe. That's what you are. And then had the nerve to bring a bunch of kids in the world that have to follow behind your whole ass. Damn, you couldn't even pull up. I'd rather you get with somebody slow than is on crack. I like that little commercial. I seen a video today. That lady was like, y'all giving crackheads a bad name. Everybody in the crackhead. You with a dope fiend. You the dope fiend, bitch. You ain't even no crack. Because crackheads are functional these days. The dope fiends, them the motherfuckers that's out there itching and scratching. And, some of them be on crystal meth and that shit called ice. You one of them bitches. That's what you look like. Cause they nasty, they skin be fucked up. They be having little holes where they done dug into their fucking skin. They don't bathe. Like, look at you. You done had this shit on for a good week. Sorry ass, troglodyte ass, dirty foot, boot licking asshole.
Nothing. I bought everything with my money.
Good. That's what you was supposed to do, ho. You the one made them fuck on that. Shit. Somebody would rather jump off a cliff straight to hell than fuck with you and make a baby with you, Skye. That's how you are perceived in this world.
Understand me? And you want me to take out of the money that I went and got a second job for, okay? To buy, yes.
Flip flops for the baby. Yes, we do. If you that poor that you cannot do that, then maybe you should get with a social worker at CPS and find a way that you can go back to school to get you some education. Now, I was going to say something that would be very cruel of me, but I'm not going to say that because then I could be deemed as a person that's trying to bully, because it would have been very cruel. But I ain't even going to take it there. There are ways that people, even like you, can work their way out of a hole. And I'm going to give you a resource or two. Take your raggedy ass to school and learn to do something other than being a sorry sack of shit. A piss poor, piss and ass, cluster fuck of an asshole type of bitch. Find something else to be. We know you're not that smart. Helena, quite frankly, I don't even think you physically able to do a lot. That's why you've been a CNA. Shit, you ain't even a CNA. You a personal care whatever. You the motherfucker that couldn't even pass the fucking CPR test to become a CNA. Damn, Skye. Damn. You can't even be no fucking CNA. Damn. Damn. Go be a bus driver. You can drive, right? I don't even think you smart enough to be in the fucking kitchen. I wouldn't even want you fixing food for my kids. Even with your gloves on, you look nasty. Mm. I just looked up, y'all, and I'm looking over here. The bird is shaking his head like, damn, she fucked up, ain't she? Mm-hmm. Even the bird think you a pissant. That's sad. That's sad. Shit, her mama look better than her. She look older than her fucking mama. Right, Mimi. Even Jazz passed the CP. Jazz got a whole college degree. I don't give a fuck if she did have to copy and paste that motherfucker. At least she did it. Your ass too slow to do that. There's always education out there. In the world that we live in now, if you do not almost immediately go to school and try to find a way to educate yourself into a better position, your ass gonna be back in the cotton fields. Skye be one of them motherfuckers that get beat on. She couldn't even be in the cotton fields because they'll be like, damn, she moved too slow, sir. Looking lost like she didn't even know what the fuck she was looking at. They twins, but her mama still look better. Even as old as much as that lady stay in the hospital in Raggedy, she still look better than Skye. Now she still ain't the best mama, cause that goddamn Boochie be looking a Boochie ass mess. Why you name that baby Boochie? Mimi, she couldn't even make the 600 highway. She one of them kids that had to just sit in a little room with 3 other people and they just sat there all day because there wasn't shit else they could do with them. She one of them. I don't know if she graduated high school, Stina. I ain't heard that tea. We ain't never heard her talk about high school. Hell, where your friends at, Skye? Can't none of your friends help you out? And then the thing about it is she claims she could braid hair, but who the fuck want her in their head? Could be having ants and roaches and them little bugs crawling on you fucking with Skye ass. Right. Skye, you a sorry hoe. That's all I can say.
He's my child. But to buy him shoes to just be in the house with me during the day. Because I work at night. My husband works.
Skye, when you birth a child out of your loins, from the second they get here, they need shoes. They need shoes. They need clothes. They need to be cleaned. They need to be loved. They need to be nourished. They need all of that. No child left behind is a generalized statement referring to everything when it comes to children. You mean to tell me you so fucking broke you can't afford to buy that little boy? I just went on Walmart a minute ago and seen some $10 shoes. You better be glad I don't know where you stay because I'd have sent them damn cheap. And they was cute too. Avia, I think it's called. I don't know what the real name is because my kids ain't never wore none. But it was a cute little shoe. Somebody need to buy them for the baby. And then you got the fucking nerve to talk about other people should buy. Where the fuck is his sorry ass daddy at? Then you gonna sit up there and talk about the mama. I wish she come whoop your ass. Cause you one of them that need to be bopped. Cause you don't know shit about that lady. You only know what this dude done told you. And he got 1,000 fucking kids he can't feed. So what the fuck he gonna tell you about? But you one of them stupid assholes that sit up there and fucking believe a doggone ninja that can't even pay attention. Stupid ass.
Works during the day. So we just sit in the house. So you want me to go buy him some new shoes to just sit in the house with me?
Yeah, we do. You that
just
broke?
sit in the house with me.
You broke?
Not go to
like
school, not do like just.
You broke
You see what
like
I'm saying?
that, Skye? You that po?
I already had to take on a second job.
Damn, you that broke? You had to take on a second job so that your mama could buy your kids shoes? Cause we know you ain't bought shit.
I work from 10 at night to 6 in the morning. Okay? I come home. Now I have to get my kids up and ready for school.
We don't
I'm back
care.
at work.
We don't care.
You shouldn't have to pay expensive out-of-pocket costs for therapy. Through Rula, you can find a
At 10.
It's bad enough that we do commentary on your slow ass. But we don't care what you do. Because you the dummy that put yourself in that situation. You the dummy that sat up here, had all these fucking kids, and didn't realize as the number of children that you had went up, your earning potential should have went up as well. That you should have found a way to make more money. Maybe you should have went entry level at shit. You could work at Walmart and by your second year be a manager and be making decent ass money. Head managers at Walmart make anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million a year. And that's with a high school education. So there are ways that you could have worked yourself out of nothing to something. but you a pissant. So I guess you didn't figure that out. But maybe you need to listen to some of these reactor channels because they be trying to help you. And as desperate and destitute as you are, to sit here and say that you had to get a second job to be piss poor, bitch, you need to listen to somebody. For real. That's a good point, Mimi. Yep. Skye, you really
I
don't
got all
open
that. I
up.
got the
You have opened up a can of whoop ass on you. Do you know how many people finna be on your motherfucking head, bitch? I'm finna be one of them too. You know how many bitches finna be on your head about that little boy? What you fail to understand is a mother is just that, a mother. The love of a mother is all encompassing. When you see a child being mistreated, it don't have to be your child. But when you feel that in your heart that a bitch is doing a child wrong, they'll come and they'll stand up and they'll make a way to find a way to help an innocent child. That's what mothers do. That's what women and men do. You don't even have to be a parent to have the desire to want to help an innocent child. All you had to do is include him. Even if you wasn't buying him no fucking shoes, because we still don't really know that the kids got any shoes. Because any other fucking time your bitch ass in the store, you showing us you going to the goddamn checkout, you ain't even show us one kid walking to the front with no shoes. But every fucking body tried on shoes but that little boy. And then y'all had the nerve to tell him to get the fuck up because he ain't getting shit? Really, bitch? I didn't get nothing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hell, they should make your ass pay for having kids in America. A bitch like you. Because you didn't do nothing but create a debt that somebody else is going to have to handle. A motherfucker like you should have to do community service to even be able to keep your kids. Bitch.
a
Hell.
little bit of time in between to do what I need to do. Okay. I took on a job doing that. Because I ain't never worked third shift. All right? I ain't never worked third shift. But I got to rip and run everybody all day long to do what they need to do. Okay?
That's your fucking job, hoe.
Okay? But I took on a second job because I knew that my kids needed school clothes, school shoes. I didn't want to hear y'all talking about, oh, she can't even get her kids no school shoes.
We still saying it, bitch, because you saying you so poor you can't buy a $10 pair of flip-flops for a fucking baby. Stupid ass. How you that broke, Skye? You ain't even paying rent and you that broke? What the fuck you gonna do when you get put off? And I can't wait till somebody show you with all of these raggedy ass food stamp cooking and food stamp haul videos and they take your shit. I can't wait to see it. I don't give a damn if they just take it for a week. Baby, I can't wait. Cause you the bitch that need that shit. A motherfucker like you, that's what you need. Cause even when you was out there in the streets living in the fucking woods, you was still abusing your stamps, buying a bunch of bullshit. In the afternoon while you up cooking, that man should be out doing DoorDash. At night, when you in the bed sleeping, he need to find some online shit to do to make some fucking money. Broke bitches as broke as y'all is, y'all should be working 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 jobs. America does still give you the ability. Yeah, it's rough out here in these streets for a lot of people, but not for the motherfuckers that get up and make a decision that I ain't finna be this fucking raggedy. It's nowhere in the hell I would be able to live with my fucking self if I couldn't get a $10 pair of shoes for my child. If I had to sit there and look in his fucking face while he's looking around bewildered. You didn't even buy him a notebook when the other kids went to school. And the fact is he's been to school before, so he knows the feeling. So it is even that much more of an issue that he's missing out because he's been there before.
She can't get him no clothes. She can't buy him no book bag. Oh
Can't
my
keep your
God.
asshole.
She's a bad mom because she can't buy school supplies. Okay? Everything that my kids got this year, I did it.
That's your fucking job, you raggedy bitch. Shit. You and that goddamn crackhead who made them fucking kids need to be strung up. They need to string y'all up and whoop y'all ass for fucking daring to fucking make a baby, knowing y'all sorry motherfucking asses can't take care of it. Shit. That's that man, that is crazy. You can't even buy the baby a pair of shoes. And then you come on here, you ain't even apologetic about the fact that you're saying, I just really don't want to do shit for him. I spend enough money. I don't want to spend $10 for no shoes just for him to be at home. Damn, when you leave to go pick your kids up from school, you leave the little boy at home by himself? Or do you take him? Because if you take him with you, he needs shoes on his feet. This is a sorry asshole, man.
Okay? I recently took them to one thing, which was what was it? Not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Sunday. I took the boys to get haircuts. And my oldest daughter, she got her haircut. Okay?
What that got to do with anything? What does that have to do with Braylon? That's all we talking about. We don't give a fuck what you did for the other kids. Hell, if you can't afford to take care of these kids by yourself, maybe you need your daughter's help. She got a job. You want to complain about doing this and complain about doing that, well, then you need to tell her, look, you need to help in this household because we so poor that we can't survive without it. We can't even buy a $10 pair of shoes for a little boy. You can go to any store. You can go to Family Dollar and find a little $10 pair of shoes. You could have got him something. And it ain't even the fact that you on here saying, yeah, I could have did that, but I didn't because I didn't think about it or whatever. No, you on here basically saying you don't want to. And that's why I want you to have the day that you deserve, Skye. I want you to have the household that you deserve. I want you to have a week that you deserve. Period. And I'm gonna leave it there. I ain't even gotta insult you because life has insulted you by giving you that fucking face, by making you the sorry bitch that you are, by putting you where you are in life. You already fucked up. And you never gonna get better because of this shit right here. And quite frankly, I'm done with this hoe. This bitch. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. Right, Teresa, because it's not even like she came on here saying, you know what? I get that I could have pushed and made sure that I could have did something for him. It wasn't that I was trying to be mean or that my kids was trying to be. She ain't even trying to be right about it. She's trying to justify the bullshit that she does, and that's some fucked up ass shit to do. That little boy didn't ask to be in your house. And if you know that you cannot take care of him, if him being in your house is that much of an obligation that you really can't do it, and some people really just can't do it, then send him back where the fuck he came from. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes you just don't have enough. But the fact of you out here making fucking excuses, but when your ass be off by yourself and your kids be at home and you be going to get something to eat, you be having them $10. And then y'all don't even try to make the boy look decent. Man, and the same with that other guy. Same with Burley Bay. Bitch, I want you to have the day you deserve. I want you to have the life that you deserve. And I hope they run up in your ass with that new child support case. I hope your fucking whole check start getting garnished for all these fucking kids. Yo raggedy funky ass got the nerve to be out here making fucking babies, and you can't feed them. And then got the nerve for her to say, yeah, what you, he get it every night. That nasty ass sauerkraut coochie ass stank shit. Why the fuck would he want it? He really went down when he went with you. I think he the one on drugs. I don't think it's the woman that's on the drugs. I think it's you and him. Dope fiends. That's what y'all is. Tries to have. But you know what? At least Peach don't leave her kids out. And at least Peach is a bitch enough to say, ain't no other kid coming in my fucking house. Now, let's be honest. Gregory Jr., the other little boy, he's been in Peach's house before. So he's been there at some time, but at least she'll be honest about her intentions and what she will and won't do. But for her to be on here talking about, I'm going to wait longer to get him some shoes. Girl, do you know how you sound? Do you know if the right CPS worker see that, they may question and take all your fucking kids out your house, bitch? Because how the hell does that sound that you are saying that you would provide a need when you get ready, but now that y'all are interested, I'm going to make him wait longer? How do we know that you won't do that when it comes to something medical? Kids are supposed to have a checkup every year. They're supposed to go to the dental at least once a year, but I think it's once every 6 months. By you having this little boy in your house since June or July of last year, we know that he has not had any care. That is negligence. If y'all look on my community wall, probably 70% of all the DFACS offices in the state of North Carolina, their contact information is there. And that's all I'm going to say. It's there. If y'all feel like y'all need it for any reason, it's there. For real. Rockingham. Now, she lives in Greensboro, North Carolina area. We don't know exactly where, but she lives in the area, and that's Guilford County, Guilford. Any kind of information that needs to be sent, the information is right there. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for y'all tonight. But yeah, check out my community wall. Any information that you may need about North Carolina is there. Now, it's probably about 10 different counties information out there, but anyone that she stayed in, Rockingham, Guilford, Alaman, all of their information is on my wall. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for being up in here with your girl tonight. I really appreciate it. And y'all being here this late with me, y'all are, as always, the real MVPs. I do have 2 videos that I have recorded that they'll go up tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. We will be back. I do have some information about Peach's husband and a few other things. So thank you guys so very much for hanging in here with me tonight. If you guys have not hit that like button, please go ahead and do so. Y'all, I just can't with this girl. Just to be that type of woman, to come on here like that about somebody's child. And then what type of dude does that guy have to be that he'll sit here and be okay with that shit? That's just some foul ass shit. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Again, thank you, Mimi, for supporting the channel and being our Mish MObb member of tonight. Thank y'all. Thanks for watching.
What is the look of? So many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. 'Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, destined to change. Cause love, so many people use your name in vain. Love, those who have faith in you sometimes go astray. Love, through all the ups and downs, the joys